Central Florida Garden Masterplan, a year of growing success. Central Florida gardening is a year-round adventure, and every month brings new opportunities to plant, prune, protect, and enjoy the landscape. Whether you're nurturing vegetables, ornamentals, herbs, or fruit trees, the rhythm of the seasons guides your success. This master plan walks you through the entire year, showing you exactly what to plant and what to do so your garden thrives every season. If you've ever wondered how Florida gardeners keep their landscapes vibrant from January through December, you're about to discover the secrets that make it possible. January. The cool season invites gardeners to plant hardy annuals like alyssum, dianthus, petunia, viola, and snapdragon. Bulbs such as crinum, agapanthus, and gloriosa lilies settle in well this month, especially when protected with mulch. Camellias are ready for planting, and Irish potatoes can be started using healthy seed pieces. Cool season vegetables like broccoli, English peas, kale, carrots, and lettuce continue to flourish. January is also the ideal time to plant temperate fruit trees so their roots can establish before spring. Frost is likely, so tender plants should be covered completely to the ground. Lawns and landscape plants need minimal irrigation during dormancy. Non-spring flowering shrubs and trees can be pruned now, and Florida Arbor Day, celebrated on the third Friday of January, is a perfect occasion to plant a new tree. Crepe myrtles benefit from light shaping, and dormant citrus, camellias, and fruit trees respond well to horticultural oil treatments for scale. February. Cool-loving annuals such as petunia, pansy, verbena, dianthus, strawflower, and lobelia thrive this month. Many bulbs, including Amazon lilies, crinum, and agapanthus, can be planted with mulch for protection. Azaleas are in full bloom, making February the perfect time to choose new varieties. Both warm and cool season vegetables can be planted, though cold tender crops should be protected from frost. Cold-damaged palms need proper care to recover. Citrus trees should be checked for scab disease and treated with copper fungicide as new leaves emerge. Roses benefit from pruning, fertilizing, and mulching, with blooms returning in 8 to 9 weeks. Shrubs can be fertilized and mulched, and lawns should receive a pre-emergence weed killer once temperatures reach 65 degrees Fahrenheit for several days. Fruit trees can be fertilized now if not done in January, and tropical varieties should be planted after frost danger passes. March. As winter annuals decline, they can be replaced with angelonia, coreopsis, gazania, and salvia for spring and summer color. Caladium bulbs bring a tropical flair, and herbs add beauty while attracting butterflies. Warm season vegetables such as beans, peppers, tomatoes, squash, and eggplant can be planted with confidence. Azaleas should be pruned after blooming, and shrubs and trees can be shaped as new growth begins. Palms, camellias, and other ornamentals may be fertilized if needed. Irrigation systems should be checked for efficiency as temperatures rise. April. Coleus varieties shine in both sun and shade, offering vivid color for months. Dahlias planted in early, mid, and late blooming varieties ensure a long season of flowers. Nasturtiums add beauty and peppery flavor to salads. Warm season vegetables like beans, sweet corn, and squash continue to perform well when mulched and watered during dry spells. Aphids become active on tender new growth, so weekly monitoring is essential. Beneficial insects should be identified and protected. Thrips may damage gardenias and roses, and perennials or bulbs can be divided to rejuvenate beds. Lawns can be fertilized once new growth begins, using products low in phosphorus unless a soil test indicates otherwise. Shrubs and mulch can be added to enhance the landscape and conserve moisture. May. Heat-tolerant annuals such as salvia, tornia, wax begonia, coleus, and ornamental pepper thrive as temperatures rise. Lilies like Amazon, Aztec, and clivia bloom well when crowded in containers. Heat-loving herbs such as basil, Mexican tarragon, and rosemary flourish, and vegetables like okra, southern peas, and sweet potato grow vigorously. Warm weather increases pest activity, so gardeners should watch for thrips, scale, mites, and oleander caterpillars. Gardenias may show yellowing leaves, which often indicate micronutrient deficiencies. Lawns should be monitored for chinch bugs and mole crickets, and irrigation issues should not be mistaken for pests. Tomatoes require close attention to pests and nutrition. With hurricane season approaching, trees should be inspected and pruned by a certified arborist if needed. June. Summer annuals such as celosia, portulaca, vinca, and coleus thrive in full sun. Palms establish well during the warm, rainy months, but their trunks should never be buried. Herbs like basil and Mexican tarragon continue to grow vigorously when pinched back. Vegetables such as okra, southern peas, calabaza, Malabar spinach, and sweet potato can be planted, though it is too late for tomatoes. Weekly monitoring for pests becomes essential. Irrigation should be adjusted based on rainfall, focusing on new plantings. Propagation through air layering, grafting, division, or cuttings is productive this month. Palms and cycads may show nutrient deficiencies and should be treated appropriately. Summer flowering shrubs can be lightly pruned, and azaleas may still be pruned until mid-July. Some municipalities enforce fertilizer bans from June through September, so gardeners should check local ordinances. Soil solarization can begin to prepare vegetable beds for fall. July. Celosia, Coleus, Taurinia, and ornamental pepper continue to brighten summer gardens. Butterfly lily and gladiolus can be planted midsummer, and herbs started from small plants perform well. Palms can still be planted and should be supported with braces for several months. Hurricane preparation continues with tree inspections and pruning. Lawn issues should be diagnosed carefully before treatment. Fertilizer bans may still apply. Vegetable gardens can be solarized for fall, a process that takes 4 to 6 weeks. Azaleas must be pruned by mid-July to protect next spring's blooms. Rain shut-off devices help conserve water, and lace bugs may appear on azaleas and ornamentals. Citrus trees should be checked for insect or disease damage. August. Only the most heat-tolerant annuals, Coleus, Calancho, and Vinca, perform well during the hottest days of summer. Bulbs such as Aztec lily, butterfly lily, walking iris, and spider lily can be planted year-round. Herbs like bay laurel, ginger, Mexican tarragon, and rosemary grow well from plants rather than seeds. Fall vegetables including tomatoes, beans, and carrots can be planted now. Older palm fronds may be yellow due to magnesium or potassium deficiencies, requiring proper fertilization. Vegetable beds can still be solarized if not done earlier. Poinsettias and mums should be pinched back before month's end. Rapid growth and heavy rains may cause nutrient deficiencies in ornamentals, which can be corrected with fertilizer. Flowering annuals and perennials benefit from cutting back and fertilizing to extend their bloom season. September. Ageratum, Coleus, Celosia, Zinnia, and wax begonia refresh tired summer beds. Elephant's ear varieties add dramatic texture. Herbs such as Mexican tarragon, mint, rosemary, and basil tolerate early fall warmth. Both cool and warm season vegetables can be planted. Lawn pests like fall armyworms, chinch bugs, mole crickets, and sodweb worms remain active. Perennials and bulbs can be divided and replanted, and new planting areas benefit from added organic matter. Irrigation systems should be checked before summer rain diminishes. Citrus can be fertilized now or in October, though soluble nitrogen should be avoided during rainy periods. Fall vegetable gardens can be prepared using transplants or seeds. October. As temperatures begin to cool, dianthus, petunia, and pansy bring fresh color to the garden. Bulbs such as agapanthus, rain lily, and various lilies can be planted for spring and summer blooms. Herbs including parsley, cilantro, chives, garlic, and sage grow well from seeds or plants. Cool season vegetables like broccoli, collards, kale, and lettuce thrive when planted now. Winter weeds can be prevented with timely pre-emergence herbicides. Underperforming ornamental trees and shrubs may be fertilized with controlled release products. Early October is the final opportunity to fertilize lawns. Strawberry beds can be prepared and planted, and evergreen hollies add winter interest. Fallen branches should be removed to prevent twig girdler infestations. November. Cool season annuals such as pansy, viola, snapdragon, dianthus, cape daisy, and alyssum create vibrant fall displays. Bulbs including amaryllis, crinum, and daylily establish well in cool weather. Herbs like cilantro, parsley, sage, and thyme thrive, and vegetables such as beets, broccoli, cabbage, carrot, kale, and lettuce continue to grow. Perennials and bulbs can be divided and replanted before cold weather arrives. Lawn diseases such as brown patch and large patch become active when soil temperatures fall between 65 degrees Fahrenheit and 75 degrees Fahrenheit. Horticultural oils can be applied to control scale insects. Irrigation should be reduced and poinsettias should be monitored for hornworms. December. Winter color comes from masses of petunia, pansy, and snapdragon. Amaryllis can be forced indoors or planted outdoors for spring blooms. Cool season herbs such as parsley, thyme, sage, dill, fennel, and cilantro flourish. Vegetables like celery, cauliflower, lettuce, cabbage, and carrot grow reliably this month. Poinsettias brighten indoor spaces and should be protected from cold until spring. Tender plants may need protection from cold snaps. Lawn diseases remain active until soil temperatures rise in May. Houseplants should be checked regularly for pests and given proper light and humidity. Soil tests help diagnose performance issues, and fallen leaves make excellent compost and mulch. Even in cooler weather, some pests remain active and should be monitored. Year-round essentials. Irrigation should always be adjusted based on rainfall. Dead blooms and seed heads can be removed to encourage new flowers. Insects and diseases should be monitored consistently. Trees, shrubs, and flowering plants should be watered until established, and lawns should be mowed at recommended heights during warm months. Gardening in Central Florida is a journey through changing seasons, vibrant colors, and endless opportunities to grow something beautiful. With this month-by-month guide, you're equipped to make the most of every planting window, every bloom cycle, and every shift in the weather. Thank you for spending this time exploring the rhythm of Florida gardening with me. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe, like, share, and hit the notification button so you never miss another gardening adventure.